everyone, welcome to another quarantine lesson here for you guitar players and those who are interested in learning how to play a little bit better improvisations or more free improvisations over dominant chord using altered sounds, using this diminished sound, this half whole kind of scale. We're going to use an E7 as our example for today, and I'm going to talk about patterns that I use that help me access the sound. If I have an E7, first let's talk about the scale itself. It's basically a half step, whole, half, whole, half, whole, half, whole, half, all the way down the neck. All right, so I started on F just because I like the way it helps me to remember the sound. If I'm in an E7 and I know it starts on F, I could start easily on E, but for me it just really brings that sound right into the equation when I have that F, E, that half step right above the root. Now, one way that I definitely advise you to learn the scale, not just stepwise, which is important. That's one way, but definitely learn it in a patterned way. Here's one that I like a lot. So, got to pay attention to the fingering. Always changes on that third string. So. I'll go that slowly again. Sorry. One more time. Once you have something like that under your fingers, you kind of get a sense of the whole scale and the whole sound. And then we can start to play other patterns related to what might be used in improvisation. So. This is a really beautiful sound. And it's great to access. So I'm going to give you one really powerful pattern that is really great because it'll allow you to visually see where you are, to move the pattern around, and to go places with it. So often you just have a scale, and that scale idea is not enough, especially the chords moving along and you're just going. Trying to mess around with scale, stepwise scales. So here's one. So you do that. It's like a minor third, major third. And then you have that F, which is basically a flat 9. The G is a sharp 9. So I know we're in the root right here. We're talking about the 1 and third, but in actuality, it relates to that sound of the sharp 9, flat 9. tritone up or a major third, a minor third, sorry. A tritone up or a minor third away, okay? So a tritone up. Okay, or a minor third away. To the second string is different from the previous, so it'll be a different. And then you can use the scale pattern that I taught previously to get back and forth and around wherever you need. This is just one pattern, but I really strongly suggest you check it out. Now, it's also easy because the pattern is predictable, so you can be playing in this position, but know that this or wherever you want to be, based on memorization really, and just familiarity. So, right? So there you are. If you're up here, see the tritone is there. Like that, you can also do it linear in terms of this way. So where was I? I was here. You can do it that way. It's so beautiful because you can do it in terms of the minor third relationships or in terms of the tritone relationship. That's the key that really unlocks moving it around. And that's just one example. So you can make up your own. I really strongly suggest you make up your own repeatable patterns based on this scale.